Greetings, YouTube. It's time for more questions because I love this crap. I'm not really sure why I love this crap. Maybe that's a good reason, a good topic to discuss with my therapist, Stephen. Okay, 65 questions you aren't used to. So we'll find out if I'm used to these or not, I guess. 1. Do you ever doubt the existence of others than you? No, but there was a time when you were all just shadows. I don't know if there will be a video up about that before I get this questionnaire up, but if there isn't a video up, there will be in the future. 2. On a scale of 1 to 5, how afraid of the dark are you? 1. The person you would never want to meet, a serial killer. 4. What is your favorite word? Flange. 5. If you were a type of tree, what would it be? An oak. 6. When you looked in the mirror this morning, what was the first thing you thought of? My beard needs to be brushed. 7. What shirt are you wearing? I've got issues. It's from a comic book shop. 8. What do you label yourself as? That's a complex question. I'm a feminist. I'm a pagan. I'm a husband, a brother, a son, a friend. I'm a social democrat. I'm progressive. I'd like to think I'm compassionate. I'm lots of things. I'm a gamer. I'm a movie fan. So it all depends on what context you want that answer to fall. 9. Bright room or dark room? Dark room, particularly if I'm sleeping. My bedroom is the darkest in the house. That's why I do my flashlight tests in there. 10. What were you doing at midnight last night? I was sitting at this computer. 11. Favorite age you've been so far? For what? 19 was good for certain things. 50 is good for others. So again, context matters. 12. Who told you they loved you last? My wife, when she just left. 13. Your worst enemy? My ego. 14. What was your current desktop picture? It is a full moon over a field of snow. It's a picture my wife took. 15. Do you like someone? Yes, I do. 16. The last song you listened to? Oh, there was probably something on the radio because my alarm clock set to a local rock station. Rock 101! But I have no idea what it was. 17. What can you can press a button that will make any one person explode. Who would you blow up? Nobody. I would not press the button. 18. Who would you really like to just punch in the face? No one. I don't ever want to punch anybody. I have had to punch people, and I imagine there will be a point in my life where I may have to do it again. Didn't want to. Don't want to. Pass. 19. If anyone could be your slave for a day, who would it be and what would they have to do? I don't want anyone to be my slave. I don't, really. Seriously, I don't want to be my slave. Unless it's in the context of being a top and a bottom, and that's a very tightly controlled situation, and everyone's consenting, and we all have a safe word in place. 20. What was your best physical attribute? What is your best physical attribute? Showing said attribute is optional. My best physical attribute? I have a really high pain tolerance, and no, I'm not showing you. 21. If you were the opposite sex for one day, what would you look like and what would you do? Well, if I were the opposite sex, I'd probably look a lot like my sister. What would I do? I don't really know. If I had a clitoris, I'd probably masturbate. 22. Do you have a secret talent? If yes, what is it? After all these things I've answered here on YouTube, and I've been at this for 6 years, I don't think I have any secret talents hidden from any of you folks. What is one unique thing you're afraid of? I don't like being on ladders. I used to be really terrified of zombies. I don't think I have anything that's uniquely scary, to tell you the truth. 24. You can only have one kind of sandwich. Every sandwich ingredient known to humankind is at your disposal. I can only have one kind of sandwich. Turkey, ham, nice spring mix of greens. Sweet and sour. I mean, not sweet and sour. Gherkin style slices and a good mustard. There you go. 25. You just found $100. How are you going to spend it? I would probably spend it on blades. That's the most likely thing I'll spend it on. 26, you just got a free plane ticket to anywhere in the world, but you have to leave immediately. Where you're going to go? Well, I have no passport, and I'm not willing to let the TSA question me or consider me guilty, so I would probably give that ticket to my wife. 27, an angel appears out of heaven and offers you a lifetime supply of the alcoholic beverage of your choice. Be brand specific, it says. Man, what are you going to do? Say about that. Even if you don't drink booze, there's something you can figure out, so what is it going to be? I would hopefully be able to have time to look up a really expensive brandy. A really, really expensive brandy or cognac. So that I could then sell the stuff. 28. You are discovering a beautiful island upon which you may build your own society. You make the rules. What is the first rule you put into place? Compassion for yourself and others. I would base my laws off of Bernard Gert's The Moral Rules. 29. What is your favorite expletive? I make an effort not to swear, but I do swear occasionally because it's appropriate to the situation. And when I do, I tend to go big. Fuck. Your house is on fire. Holy shit! You have just enough time to run in there and grab one inanimate object. Don't worry, your loved ones and pets are already made out safely. So what's the one thing you're going to save from that blazing inferno? I've been there. I've done that. I didn't make the best choices. I'm not willing to answer this question because it's just going to make me stressed out. 31. You can erase any horrible experience from your past. What would it be? I would erase nothing. 32. You got kicked out of the country for being a time-traveling heathen. You get kicked out of the country for being a time-traveling heathen who sleeps with celebrities and has superpowers. But check out this cool shit. You can move to anywhere else in the world. That's not really a question, and it's weird. So we'll pass. The celestial gates of beyond have opened, much to your surprise because you didn't think such a thing existed. Death appears. As it turns out, Death is actually a pretty cool entity, happens to be in a fantastic mood. Death offers to return the friend or family member or person of your choice to the living world. Who would you bring back? My Uncle George. 34. What was your last dream about? Oh, I dream very complexly most of the time, but last night I don't have any particular ones that came to mind, so I don't know. What are you good? Insert anything you'd like to hear. I'm pretty good at crafting. I was decent at sketching, and I have a pretty decent handle on being a YouTuber. 36. Have you ever been admitted to the hospital? Yes, more than once. 37. Have you ever built a snowman? Yes, more than once. 38. What is the color of your socks? The color of my socks? They're gray with black stripes. What type of music do you like? I think my favorite would probably fall into the category of blues. 40. Do you prefer sunrises or sunsets? I like sunrises simply because it means I'm at work. It means I'm going home soon. 41. What is your favorite milkshake flavor? I can't have milkshakes any longer, but when it was, I wanted the most chocolatey thing you could possibly get me. 42. What football team do you support? I will answer in terms of American football as well as soccer. I follow no professional sport of any kind. I have no interest in any professional sport of any kind. 43. Do you have any scars? Yes, I have a pockmark right here that I think I've actually shown off on my videos, but I've got scars on me because I've had over 100 stitches in my life. 44. What do you want to be when you graduate? Obviously, this is aimed at high school students, and I guess I want to be a person that works in the manufacturing industry because that's what I did. 45. If you could change one thing about yourself, what would it be? I would not be diabetic. 46. Are you reliable? Yes. 47. If you could ask your future self one question, what would it be? Time travel isn't possible. But I suppose it would be, what's the winning lottery number for next week? 48. What do you hold grudges? I sure try not to. I used to. Getting rid of them has been a part of my process. 49. If you could breed two animals together to defy the laws of nature, what new animal would you create? That's a good question. What would I create? I think I might bring griffins. Might be a nice idea. What is the most unusual conversation you've ever had? Wow, I've had some pretty unusual conversations in my day. That's a tough one. I suppose if you're young, the number of unusual conversations you've had is probably pretty small, so you'd remember them all. But I don't have any off the top of my head, but I have had strange conversations with people. Remember, I used to live with someone that suffered from DID, dissociative identity disorder, so I've had conversations with people who were only personalities. They didn't have a physical presence. So maybe that's my answer. Are you a good liar? Remarkably. How long could you go without talking? Days, I suppose, though I talk to myself constantly, so I'm not sure. What has been your worst haircut style? I used to have a mullet. 54. Have you ever baked your own cake from scratch? No, but I have baked cakes with a mix. 55. Can you do any accents other than your own? I'm horrible at accents, so I'm gonna pass on that one. I really, really suck at accents. What do you like on your toast? I like just butter most of the time, but I will take sunflower butter if it's available. Though of course jam is nice, something I can't have very often because again, I'm diabetic. What is the last thing you drew a picture of? That's a great question. I think it was a knife. I haven't sketched in ages. What would be your dream car? Electric, runs off pure solar power, is completely automatic. There you go, my dream car. 59. Do you sing in the shower or do anything unusual in the shower? Explain. No, I do not do anything unusual, nor do I sing. I don't sing at all. I couldn't carry a tune if it had Velcro on it. 60. Do you believe in aliens? I believe uncategorically that aliens exist in the universe. I don't think they've ever been here. 61. Do you often read your horoscope? Nope. 62. What is your favorite letter of the alphabet? What is my favorite letter of the alphabet? I'm going to go with S because so many words start with it. 63. What is cooler, dinosaurs or dragons? Dinosaurs because they're real. There's 64. What do you think about babies? They're adorable. I love the nibble on their cheeks, and I don't want anything to do with them beyond that. 65. Freebie! Ask anything interesting you can think of. What can I think of? I can think of that. How many angels can dance on the head of a dolphin?